There's Keanu working his way around the Berserker. That is his comic book that he is publishing, and so that is why that is on the side of his livery. He's also got a pretty cool helmet, Kyle.
Yeah, he's got the boar skull on his helmet. It's a nod to his new book, The Book of Elsewhere, which is available for sale now, by the way, where all books are sold. But a great-looking livery, that red and black. It's easy to spot from a long ways back. And how much progress did he make in practice and qualifying yesterday? Gained 15 seconds from his first lap of practice.
Yeah, he really put in the effort. Really impressed me. I was very curious to see how Keanu was going to do, but he is only one of 34 drivers that we are ready to cover. The two that we're keeping our eyes on right now are Lucas Weisenberg and Weston Workman as they come out of turn 14 on this historic road course. Kobe Cotton has the green flag in his hand here at this point. They enter into the acceleration zone. There goes the green. We are racing at the racing capital of the world. It's a near perfect getaway there for Lucas Weisenberg. He's going to control it. That's a couple of the Copeland Motorsport cars going for a big move down to the outside. That's going to be 3-4 wide down the main straightaway. Spike Kohlbecker going for a move. Workman trying to sweep around the outside. Gresham Wagner tucked in 4 wide into that corner. Sometimes doesn't work. Little bit of contact there around the 24 and the 51 machine. That's going to be Axel Cabrera, but it looks like everybody's through relatively cleanly, albeit a couple of drivers going out onto the grass. Yeah, it looks like some pretty hefty contact there. That maybe a toe link, something busted on that left front suspension. That tire not looking the way it is supposed to do. As we take a look back at the top 5, though, it is Weisenberg, Workman, Wagner, just as they started. Rick Segrini, it does look like there that Keanu Reeves was able to get through all of that okay. That's going to put him in 24th position at the moment, but quite a few drivers were taken out as a result of that. He was stopped at one point, but I think there was no damage on that car. I think he was just kind of may have had a spin incidentally as a result of that. But there's Keanu. Again, really welcome addition to this paddock. We've been so blessed to have him here. He has been so great. He has been so wonderful to be able to be available to everybody in the paddock. He's been taking pictures with everybody. It's really kind of a wonderful meeting.
You know, I do think he'd like to keep the stunt driving in the movies, and I'm sure he had quite the perspective of that starting where he did at the tail of the field, but he's been great, and it's awesome to have him in the paddock and Cody Jones and Dude Perfect out here. It's been a really fun week on social media, seeing them hanging out with the race fans here, seeing fans interacting with people from the community. And you know what was great? We saw pictures of Keanu with our current race leader, Lucas Weisenberg. Lucas showing him the tips and tricks of Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And he's had some great finishes and a few podiums this season, but he has yet to get a victory, and Keanu Reeves goes for a slide.
Oh, doesn't look like there's any contact there necessarily. That smoke just from a little bit of brakes. Keanu's going to get the car turned back around, and the number 92 will keep going. That looks like that's coming out of turns 8 and 9 and into 10. Let's take a look here. That's Reeves right in the middle of your screen in the 92. Kyle, what do you see?
He's going to swing back to the left. It just gets away from him. You see his hands moving really quickly to try to get ahead of it, but there's so much weight transfer happening in that section, and if the rear starts to step out on you, if you don't grab it quick enough, it'll step out and spin you around. There's Mr. Keanu Reeves, and things are going well. There's not a scratch on that car.
No, and he's got a little bit of a battle on his hands with Ramon Lano right now. That's the car in front of him, that blue and white machine. Here comes Keanu Reeves making a move there. That's Jackson Bell. Bell's a lap down. Oh, he's been able to get by Roman Lano there. And now Bell's going to be able to get the move on him, but that will move Keanu back up into 21st position. Yeah,
Keanu's doing a great job. And again, this is, he's not a race car driver. He certainly has a lot of stunt driving experience, and he's learned so much this weekend. And watching him carve his way through this field, keep all the fenders on it, keep it pointed the right direction. It's been fun here this weekend, and making it a memory, I think, especially with that 2009 Toyota Celebrity race car here in the paddock to remind him of his journey here with Toyota in racing.
Checkered flag in the air. It's another day. It's another victory for Gresham Wagner, this time at the greatest racetrack in the world.
And between Kohlbecker and Robusto, it was tight, just 0.2 of a second between those two. Then Drury 6th, Aiden Yoder 7th, Rick Segrini 8th. Here's Lano and Keanu Reeves in a last lap battle for position. How about this for 24th spot?
Great line for Keanu there. He's going to keep in it. He's going to absolutely go for it across turn 5, backed out maybe a little bit slightly. He's going to lose about a car length there as they work their way down Holman Way. Let's see if Keanu tries to send a move down to the inside. I think Lano may have this one held as we check out another battle here. This is going to be Jackson Bell and Woodfin.
is going to come on through and pick up his first checkered flag in 23rd, and just behind, Lano and Keanu Reeves finish out their first race in Toyota GR Cup North America.
And there's Keanu in the Berserker car. Very happy to see him. He had a pretty good day first time out. Into the acceleration zone they go, and there goes the green. We are racing here in Indianapolis. Brilliant getaway there from Spike Kohlbecker, side by side farther back in the field between Robusto and Workman. They're going to try to sort themselves out. Gresham Wagner tries to follow in the tracks of Spike Kohlbecker, but a little bit of weaving there. 2, almost 3 wide farther back through the field. Big move by Rick Sagrini to the outside.
5 wide into turn 1. That math doesn't work. A couple cars awkwardly clambering over the curbs. The 51 gets squeezed into the grass. He's slow now, still 3 abreast. Leaving turn 2, dust flying, DJ, but they're all pointed the right way. Well, here's a guy that's having a slightly quieter day, but maybe that's not a bad thing. That's Keanu Reeves in the number 92 Berserker car, and at the moment he runs in 24th place, right behind Cody Jones. Funny how that works. And Keanu again returning to Toyota racing cars after competing in Toyota celebrity races in 2009 and 2010, jumping the curbs there on the back straightaway.
Yeah, and it's really kind of fantastic to see this love of his of four-wheel driving coming into play. He was always kind of known as a bike guy. He actually co-owns a bike company, and so that was part of his thing, that he had always loved the 2 wheels, but from what I understand, it kind of caught the bug based of that Toyota celebrity race, as well as doing stunt driving for John Wick 4, and got the opportunity and jumped in with both feet.
And how about this star-studded battle? Cody Jones and Keanu Reeves. I could not believe I just said that, and they're going to battle here on the back straightaway.
You couldn't write it up in a script. I love it. And that's a good run there for Keanu Reeves coming up and over the curbs of turn 5. Cody Jones going to fade over to the right-hand side of the circuit. Driver's right, I should say. Keanu thinking about a move to the inside. Thinks better of it. Just wanted to see if he could psych out Cody Jones coming down into turn 7.
Oh, this is awesome. Big slide for both of them. They're both pushing the limits here of these Toyota GR86s. Cody Jones from Dude Perfect and Keanu Reeves with his long history in the film industry. And man, they are both at it right now. Look at Cody slinging that GR86 around the course.
Keanu's not too far behind him. I mean, that was a pretty wild ride there for Keanu Reeves as well, as they now make their way through turn 11, down into the braking zone for turn 12. Reeves a little bit too far back to be able to make the move, but I think if he just keeps applying pressure here, he may be able to get this position away from Cody Jones.
And Cody's looked a little ragged. It's a full body workout in that 29 right now. He slips, he slides, and here comes Keanu, keeping the pressure applied to the back of the teal and white Dude Perfect car.
Yep, he's piling it on here at this point. Going to get a nice helping of the slipstream down the long front straightaway here at IMS. Still the gap about 3, call it 4 car lengths in between the two. They're going to keep running here at this point. Let's see what they can do through this first sector.
Hey, I wonder if Cody maybe has overheated those tires a little bit. That is a wild, wild drive that he is in right now, and into turn 1. You have to wonder how many of those Dude Perfect subscribers are watching Cody sling this car around Indianapolis Motor Speedway right now. Keanu had a great sector there in turn 1, drops the tires in the dirt. He's pushing in the Berserker car.
Yeah, he certainly is. He looks a little bit smoother here to me than Cody Jones does. Cody's a little erratic. He may have a little bit more speed, but I think Keanu just has a little bit of a better understanding of the car. Beautiful line there coming through 5 and 6.
How big do you think the grin is on both of these drivers right now? I mean, this has got to be so much fun. Look at Cody going defensive down the back straightaway. He sees Keanu back there.
Oh my goodness, I love it. And I know the grin that you get when you strap into one of these cars. I can only imagine what their grin is like. Big moment there for Cody Jones. Keanu Reeves down to the inside.
Into turn 8, side by side. Cody Jones from Dude Perfect, Keanu Reeves of the 92, battling for position here in Toyota GR Cup North America. Cody hangs on. Keanu's almost to the grass out of turn 11.
It was a nice little bit of car control from Keanu Reeves. Missed the apex coming through turn 10, but was able to collect it, get it back up underneath him. I think if he can clean up that sector of the track, it's really, really going to help his lap times.
There are 33 cars on the racetrack right now, and everybody's eyes are on these two at the moment. What a drive. Look at Cody swinging out wide here into turn 13. Again, he's offline. He's in the marbles. Cody Jones slides to the dirt. Here comes Keanu Reeves, and he makes the pass on Cody Jones.
Nicely done, and that's exactly what I was talking about just slowly but surely applying that pressure time in and time out. Cody Jones cracked under it, and Keanu Reeves has got the position.
What a drive that these two have enjoyed today. In 14 minutes, their experience here at Toyota GR Cup will be over, at least temporarily.
But here is another one of the great feel-good stories of the day. Keanu Reeves coming home in 24th position on the lead lap here. very impressive run from Keanu. I read recently he's going to be headed out for a Speed reunion. It's, I think, the 30th anniversary of that film, so he will be headed out for a screening of that, and he'll certainly have some advice to give about Speed, having displayed it pretty well here this weekend.
Didn't have to stop the bus, did he? This time across the stripe here, checkered flag for the number 92. Keanu Reeves completes all the laps in his Toyota GR Cup North America efforts, and the 29 of Cody Jones. He has already come through the checkered a lap down to the leaders, but you have to give him credit for what he has done, finishing both races.